Hey, welcome to the Get Real podcast. Let's get real about real estate with Michelle Quaranta.
And with Mark Riley.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. I love being here. The sun, hence the sunglasses out all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's probably time to
Get real.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you like ear shades?
I do. I could wear my sunglasses all day. I love it out here.
Yeah.
I don't like getting the panda eyes because I haven't got that baseline tan yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so whenever I wear them for too long, I get a little bit...
Raccoon eye.
Yeah.
Eventually, if you pick up golf,
Okay.
that'll be a side effect.
I hear golf's really good for meeting new clients.
It
so
is. It is.
If I could get my swing underway, then
No,
maybe...
not even that.
No?
In fact,
Caddy.
no. I'm going to tell you something that I'm of this mindset where I want to learn something new at least once a year. Now I'm on like almost twice a year. I pick up something new.
Like what?
Doesn't matter.
You don't care.
Pickleball?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So one of them was boxing. I did that. Unfortunately, the boxing gym closed, so I had to replace it. Then I picked up golf, and I hired a golf trainer who's also a personal trainer. And this new thing now, it's salsa dancing.
Okay.
We're going to the Embarcadero, and when the salsa nights are happening, my wife and I, she is a noted salsa dancer in the community. She's an
Wow.
amateur professional. She used to
Ooh.
dance with a troupe. When I really hit the lotto, you have no clue. Unfortunately, due to my own narcissism, I didn't have the confidence to dance salsa. So I've been living this shadow life with a outrageously noted salsa dancer and no skills. When everyone says my wife's a salsa dancer, they immediately think I can do it. I cannot.
You can't.
No.
Is that when you
like-
bust out the worm?
Bro, like that's the only thing I know how to do is ghetto dance. You know, like all I need is cardboard in the washer and dryer
Ladies
part
and
of the
gentlemen,
apartment.
Eric Atilano.
I can do the robot. That's it. She's doing like a scene out of a movie where Antonio Banderas is supposed to fill it. Like I don't dance that way, right? I can't.
Yeah.
She's the celebrity in it.
So now it's karaoke.
Now, and I can sing great in the shower and in the car. In fact, I like to sing out of the window of my car to make sure you can hear it. But that's because I'm driving away from you and I don't want to see your judgment. So, but I love singing.
Yeah, me too.
I always loved it. I sing it at home, in the car, but not in front of people. I
So
have
good
stage
for
fright.
you.
Well, I was on the
Singing is
UK
so good.
version of the X Factor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
See,
quite a few rounds actually.
I'd like to think I was a ham at some point in my life, but I don't have that.
But now you're a very talented person in another industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why we're here and what we should
Yes.
really be
I've got the
talking
finest
about.
of calculators.
Yes.
And I'm able to do my job a little easier.
Who is Eric Atilano?
That's it.
Wow. Yeah, I'm the resident. That's who I am. I own resident lending and realty, but I do the lending part. Of course, I need to have a real estate sales license to be a broker. So I encourage you to shop with people in my range of profession, not just your local banker, who are great guys. I did that job. But when they graduate out of there, there's a reason why. And they become guys like me. So being a resident, I help create official San Diego residents. I help make sure they know how to spend their money appropriately. Remember, owning a home is the only item that you could buy as a consumer that the government has written laws around without you needing to be a business owner. That's a purchase that the government's made laws for you to benefit when you buy that big of a thing. Your yacht doesn't have it. Your Cadillac doesn't have it. Your Lambo doesn't have it. You need to be a business owner to take advantage of those loans. When you're a resident, you can buy a home. You can get the tax credits. You can see the wealth build. You can actually structure your investment. And there's laws to protect it. That's why there's all these programs and there's all these. But what a resident needs to understand is their local property tax rate, their home insurance for that area, the hazards that are in that area. Or are they in a hurricane alley? Are they in a fire brush? You're a resident. Buy your location and enjoy the benefits.
What would you say to somebody that has a little bit of a fear of purchasing, not being able to afford it?
I'll say what I believe. It's the fear is what you need to approach first as most important. So if you're afraid, it's another interpretation of ambition. You're afraid to learn that you won't get what you want. You're not afraid of taking the responsibility.
No.
You're not afraid of coming home to your own home. You're afraid of seeing yourself in the mirror if you are the person you thought you would be when you were ready to buy. That's it. It's an identity crisis. Everyone's made the decision to have the job they have today at one point. They've all made the decision to get as many credit cards as they have today. They made the decision to buy the car they have, with the debt that they carry, with the food that they eat, with the money that they spend. When they approach me, they're either carrying guilt and resentment or they're carrying ambition and accomplishment.
I think we've all been there.
Or curiosity because they have no idea if I'm one or the other, right?
Right.
And how would you, what would you tell them to do to see what they can do?
Easy. The application process is very simple because all it does is paint a picture of the decisions you've made up to today. So it allows me to look at your debt and the income. So all your hard work and all your goals that were accomplished through your education or your perseverance in the industry that you're in and how you've been spending that money, that's all I'm going to look at. And my job is to strengthen it for you because the chances another mortgage broker comes to me for their loan is zero.
Yep.
No one coming to me for their loan knows exactly what the hell they've been doing. I have to show it to them. So how many of your friends, just as a question, you go to and they go, hey, Mark, your credit rating looks great, buddy. Good job. And by the way, I saw your savings balance. Your savings is kicking in. You're doing
It's not
good.
something you put in Tinder.
No one.
No.
I have the job of almost like a therapist who gets to learn your dirty little secrets and either applaud you for them or punish you for them in some manner. Because you're already punishing yourself.
Yeah.
You may not know it.
It's really an old way of thinking because
Yeah.
I've noticed as I've matured.
Beautifully, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like a fine
And
wine.
have done more business within different industries.
Yeah.
When you get to a certain point in your career, I feel like there's a lot of people who are more open about this because they want to learn from others. Like I hear a lot of people sharing, oh, well, I got this in my savings. I got this in my 401k. Like there's people that are actually competing with that information now.
To an extent, it's been a social status. Mint used to have an app that would show you like and people were easily having screenshots.
Yeah.
I had friends like that too. And listen, if you're in the industry of where finances are very much the center character, either you're selling it or you're leveraging it or you're watching the market. Remember, people go through different phases of life. So these note comparisons are just self-checking instruments.
Yeah, you're totally right. When I was
I
in
love that.
banking,
It's a confidence marker.
yeah, when I was in banking, I was starting to build my life. I was, learning the business and all that. And when I got to the point where I didn't like sharing my finances with people, but when I got to the point, like you say, where I wanted to sort of pat myself on the back, I got a pre-approved just to see if I was ready to buy. And every year I would do it again and it would tell me if I was going in the right direction.
Right.
It was a
And
support
then
tool.
something will happen. Your spending habits will change when your income changes, your social circle changes. I'll be honest, before I cracked 150,000 a year, I didn't have a lot of conversations with my friends on credit card points, travel points, leveraging this, but you have to spend a certain amount. Get this card, but you have to spend X.
Right.
After you've hit that number, bro, we're going to Europe. We're going to, what? But the community that doesn't take advantage of that won't have those chats. So it's hard to decipher your confidence level. Back to that. When you're afraid to come to me, you're either unfamiliar with what the area average of your age and accomplishment level is, or you're confident in it because you've had those conversations. I wasn't raised to share my pay stub results with my friends.
No.
But the minute I did, the conversations with my friends changed on decision making that ended up being very important. The friends that were comfortable saying, you're getting paid how much? Because I just applied to this place and I'm only going to get about a half or whatever. And you're like, yeah, well, here. And within 5 years from that, if that mentality was seen as cool, you were better off in some way. I look back on it. I got into banking at 18 because a friend of mine got into banking right out of high school.
I didn't know what I wanted to do.
And I had a friend in banking
I did
in
the
high
same
school.
thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I'm making this and I got these benefits. And I'm like, no one's talking about, I just went to a party last weekend. We just drank a bunch of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
You're at the bank?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I got to do that too.
Right.
Like that's the next step. And then when I got in and I'm like, I got my 401k at 25, I had a 401k that was worth
That's amazing.
that most of my friends were like, dude, I'm glad because right when I did the same thing and did you do this now? Or are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me see. But if you don't have those conversations,
Right.
then you're not going to know, and unless you meet someone like me. And then I get to go, hey, good job. When you got hired at this place and they matched you 3% for your retirement contribution and you maxed it out, look at the number you have now. And you think you haven't saved enough for this purchase? That's great. You only $15,000 shy of it. You can pull it right out of here that you've been doing for 10 years. You have more than enough. And it's not even going to hurt your credit. You're not even getting a loan. You're borrowing against yourself. Because of these baby steps, you don't know the confidence level behind them. Most of us don't have that source. Money is taught emotionally through your parents and never through education. You cannot pinpoint a time in your education or scholastic career where an educator sat down and said, let's look at money. No one's ever done that. You've seen it through the fights of your parents. You've seen it through the arguments on the phone with creditors. You've seen it at the celebration table when bonuses were received, when money was won, when it was given to you without effort. You saw the praise. No one talked to you about the gray area in between, which was the teeth that you will break and the blood that you will spill to get there. And when you finally do it, who's patting you on the back?
Right.
Yeah. And as agents, we speak to these people all the time. Open houses in the street.
Yeah.
You know, they're paying ridiculous amounts of rent per month,
Right.
not knowing what they can actually do. What hook can you give us to get them in front of you to change their lives?
Well, because that's good, because they're also experts in their reality, right?
Yeah.
It's easy for a weight loss consultant to diagnose somebody. It's visual, pretty much most of the time. It's going to be visual.
Yep.
You can't do that in finance. Finance is emotional.
Got to dig deep.
Well, a little bit, but you got to hit what's important to them. The first thing I would do is, what brings you here? Are you under a time frame? Are you being pushed into purchase, or are you voluntarily looking? Because there's two different mindsets there. If you're being pushed and you're being edged out and you're just sick and tired of paying rent and you just want to get in the game now out of spite, here, let me show you how to attack that. But if you're going, I feel it's time.
Yeah.
We're about to get married. I think a kid's in the mix in a few years. Can I qualify? Well, that's it. Let me find the importance of this. What's your time frame like? How important is this? Because we're about to ask questions you don't like to answer.
Yeah.
Be upfront. Tell them, for me to find out this for you, I need to know stuff you don't say to a lot of people.
Right, exactly. So that brings me to our point before we go into deep dive with you on lending on our next one. But what are some quick things that we could offer, a lot of our clients to prepare before they come see you?
Well, that's a good one. Preparation for me is an emotional acceptance first. They don't have to be organized. They don't have to have my software allows me to gather data that they probably can't catch anyway, right away.
It takes time to get documents.
It does.
Yeah.
Don't give them that pressure.
No.
Tell them, look, we have a broker, we know, amongst many, that are so experienced, they're like a walking bank. So instead of having your vulnerabilities exposed, why don't you just chat with him and see if maybe the idea you have is even realistic. And he can do that in a conversation. You're not going to sit with a banker in a bank. You're not going to be surrounded by all this pressure and intimidation factors, right?
And that's huge. People used to hate going to the bank because you sit in front of somebody in a suit and you're in jeans.
Well, you have to earn their respect.
Oh, yeah, they barely talk.
Bankers rarely said, what can I do to help you, my friend? Those torn jeans, you're an elite client of mine. Come on in here. No, they're not going to do that, but they want to talk to somebody who's a local. Again, back to the name of my company, just because I'm a resident. All I know how to do is help you borrow money.
Were you born and raised here?
No. I was born in El Paso, Texas, but after being there a whole year, I've done everything there was to do there and left. I went to Southern California.
Yes.
Los Angeles, Bakersfield, LA, and then finalized my travel in San Diego.
Nice.
When I was 9 years old.
A lot of people want to end up in San Diego.
Oh,
yes, they do.
They want to. I got lucky.
I ended up in San Diego. I was born in England. But...
Dude, yeah, we got very lucky.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about being a resident. To meet someone born and raised here, those are the elite to me. But also they might not know how good they have it because this is all they know.
Yeah.
But still, those are my nephew's born and raised here, and he's a gem.
I was just gonna say,
dude. The LA people, I love them too, but they got their checkered past, right? They got like spots. Here, I just feel it's really cozy. I love being a resident.
It's a nice community down here.
I feel like if I was born here, I would put a lot less pressure on myself. Because back home, you had to be a certain way. You couldn't say certain things in certain instances.
No.
Here, I'm just like, what the hell?
What do you say? outside and go to the beach?
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Go paddleboarding. There we go.
Well, thanks for coming in today,
course.
and we can't wait for you to come back and
Yeah.
tell us more.
Such a
Thanks.
pleasure.
Looking good, Eric.
I appreciate it.